What is going on, guys? DBG here, and in this video we are going to be doing the top 5 cards, or top 10 cards, sorry, you can get for less than 10k MT in NBA 2K20 MYTEAM. So one thing you guys are going to notice is that at one stage or another, the vast majority of these cards were under 5k MT, and that these cards have all kind of gone up in price, and that's because 2K have done a really weird thing. I don't know what they've been doing, and hopefully this changes, because recently everything's top heavy. Everything is top heavy. Every card they've released is good, or that is good, is at least 20k. It's become a very, very top heavy game mode, and that's for budget players. That's a little bit unfortunate, because if you had a budget squad 3 weeks ago for like 40k, that squad is now 70k. So it's one of those really weird things where normally it's a case of everything dropping in price, whereas it's only now the top tier cards dropping in price and the kind of budget cards are staying at the same price. So you know what, it is what it is, but it is kind of a little bit of an unfortunate time and an awkward time for budget players. But you know what, I still have to make these videos. I'm still going to make them for tips. I would also, I wouldn't suggest buying any of these players until Monday at least, unless you can get a steal, because I think something's going to happen on Monday. I'm guessing whether we get, because I know the packs are finished on Monday, the flashbacks. So whether we get a promo or moments of the week, something is going to happen on Monday, and it's going to kind of somewhat crash the market. We're going to get some budget players anyway. But yeah, so now we are going to get onto the players. So as always with these, we are going to do 2 per position: 2 point guards, 2 guards, 2 small forwards, 2 power forwards, 2 centers. At the point guard positions, guys, around 8k MT, and this guy had a peak low of like 1900 MT, but it's just kind of a pity that this guy, well, not pity, in this case, this guy is still that good. So Devontae Graham. So this guy was like 2k MT, but he's probably worth 10k MT, and now he's almost 10k MT. So still worth it. Hall of Fame clutch shooter, 28 Hall of Fame badges. He's got quick first step gold, stop and go gold, quick draw, range extender. He's got floor general as well. So obviously he's going to be a really good passer. He's got a 3-point shot of 92, driving dunk of only 60, but you know what? He actually dunks a lot. Ball handling of 86, passing 84, 84. He's got perimeter defense of 80, which is okay. Good speed, speed, ball, and acceleration. Lateral quickness of 80 is, again, it's alright. No clamps, so he's not going to be a bad defender, but he's a good, or he's not going to be a great defender either. 6'2", so a little bit of size, but you know what? For that price, you cannot go wrong with a card like Devontae Graham. And then as the second point guard, we are going to put in a guy who was actually released very, very early in the game. So I was initially going to put in someone like a Kobe White, and while I do really like Kobe White, I'm just thinking, I'm like, this guy doesn't get enough love anymore, and he still is a really good point guard, and it's Charlie Ward. Charlie Ward is really, really good. 77 offense, 85 defensive overall, 23 gold badges. He's got floor general, he's got dimer, he's got defensive stopper, defensive leader, he's got clamps, he's got basically everything. Or he does have clamps, doesn't he? Yeah, he's got clamps. And he's also got quick first step. His release is a little bit slow, doesn't have quick draw, unfortunately, but free throw of 88 is, 3-point of 88 is good. Free throw of 85 isn't going to dunk, but is going to be an absolutely insane defender. He's going to be quite fast, going to be able to attack the basket. And you know what? He's just going to be an overall solid card. So again, for like the 8 to 10k MT that he goes for, he's really good. And also, if you do want more of an offensive player for this price range, I'm going to mention him, but go for Kobe White. Kobe White is really good. Sorry that there's no pictures. I don't know why it's just not loading up on my PC or my laptop. Kobe White or Colin Sexton or Van Vliet if you want a range extended player. These are the best guys if you want really cheap guys that are good on offense. But if you want just kind of an overall player, and I don't know, today I'm in the mood for defense, so I'm going to put Charlie Ward here. At the 2, we are going to put in a guy who's really cheap, and he's unbelievable. He was my best value 2 guard. I made a video on him. You know what? Lonny Walker still belongs on this list. Lonny Walker still belongs on the list. He has got 84 offense, 88 defensive overall. He's got 11 gold badges. But those gold badges are all really good ones. He's got catch and shoot, difficult shots, quick first steps, relentless finisher, tireless scorer, space creator, stop and go, bronze. Just look at these stats. A good mid-range, good 3-ball, great release, good driving dunk of 85, good ball handling. He's got good perimeter defense, like you, super speed and acceleration, and good speed with ball as well. Lateral quickness is good of 84. He's also 6'5", so he's not too small for the 2 guard. I wouldn't necessarily play him at the 3, but he is arguably, he feels like the fastest player in this game. You turbo with him, you run you run at the basket, and good stuff happens. Whether he draws the blow by, whether he goes by somebody, good things will happen if you hold the R2 button and push the left stick towards the basket with Lonny Walker. He's one of the easiest players to use, one of the lowest degree of difficulty players. All you have to do is be able to hold those 2 buttons, and you're going to be able to use Lonny Walker effectively in this game. And as the second 2 guard, again, it is going to be one of the kind of shooters. So there's so many to choose from. There's like Fournier, Buddy Hield. If the Amethyst Buddy Hield was still under 10k, he'd be there. Jeff Petrie, I heard it's like 50k. He was like 10k when I bought him. So and same, Josh Richardson isn't under 10k anymore. These guys would be there if they at one stage were under 10k. They're not anymore. So I'm gonna go with Tyler Hero. Tyler Hero's guy's about 3k MT and is now suddenly like 8k MT, but he's still worth the 8k MT. 13 gold badges, a load of ones that matter. Which are range extender, release is fantastic. He's got kind of the same release as Tatum and Trae Young, same type of release. Great 3 ball, great mid-range shot. He's got an okay driving dunk. He dunks it quite a bit. He's got 86 ball handle, 84 passing IQ, 84 passing accuracy, perimeter defense of 82 is good. Speed 2 ball acceleration 79 is not terrible, and lateral quickness is alright. So honestly, Tyler Hero is definitely a good card to use. At the 3, we are going with an Evo card because of how quick it is to Evo this guy up to Ruby. And he's better, but he's not that much better at Amethyst. I think he's like 20k at Amethyst, but you can get him at Emerald for 3k, and in 2 games you can have him up to Ruby. It's Hedo Turkoglu. So even Ruby, Hedo Turkoglu be number 1 in this list, or be number 1 in the small forward position. Hedo Turkoglu, the Amethyst got 2 Hall of Fame badges, catch and shoot and corner specialist. I think they're both gold on his normal card. He's got difficult shots gold, which he doesn't have on his Ruby, which is a little bit unfortunate. Volume shooter, fancy footwork, steady shooter, deadeye, green machine, hot zone hunter, quick draw. He's 6'10", so he's got really good height for the small forward position. He's got mid-range shot of 85, 3 ball of 89, free throw of 86, ball handle of 86, which I don't think he gets. He doesn't get 86 ball handle up until Amethyst, but he's still got the glitchy drill moves and the fast behind the back. But once he gets to Amethyst, he's Hedo. He's the Hedo of old once you get him to Amethyst. He feels like Hedo of NBA 2K19. Obviously without the ability to hit leaning threes because no one can in the game this year. Good enough speed, free ball, and acceleration. He's just glitchy. He moves differently. His animations are glitchy. Some of the best in the game, without question, belongs on this list. And the second small forward that we are going to use, and the second small forward is actually going to be a Sapphire, and it's RJ Barrett. Like, I forgot about how good this guy is, and then someone used him against me and destroyed me with him. And I started using him again, and he's unbelievable. Like, this card is everything except for range extender and quick first step. And it's kind of an important thing. It's kind of 2 of the most important things. And it stops him from being like a be-all and end-all budget card. But he's just unbelievable apart from that. He's got quick draw. Release is fantastic. He's got a dynamic duo with Ja Morant, which obviously is good because Ja Morant is a beast of a card as well. He's got an 86 3-ball, 84 mid-range shot. Good driving layup. 85 driving dunk. Decent ball handle. He's also got good perimeter defense. He's fast enough. And his animations are what sets him apart and just makes him a next level player in this game. At the power forward position, we are going to go with a Ruby as number 1. And it is definitely not Zion Williamson. He's not very good. And definitely not the false prophet. Definitely not Flareon, Nemanja Bjelica. We have got Rui Hachimura. This guy is the reason why I sold Pascal Siakam on my no money spent account. And I don't regret it. I got 37k for Siakam. Hachimura cost me 2k MT. 18 gold badges, quick draw, catch and shoot. Releases money. He's got green machine as well, hot zone hunter. His defensive stats are good. Offensively, he's a beast as well. Look at how well he's everything offensively. He can play in the post. He can shoot the mid. He can shoot the 3. He's got a good standing and driving dunk. He can pass the ball. He's got decent perimeter and interior defense. Good rebounding. Good speed ball, and acceleration. Good enough lateral quickness for a power forward position. He's got decent strength of 79. Stamina of 95 is good. So he can do everything. He's a jack of all trades card. He's just a really solid player. Plays good defense, plays good offense, and is a fantastic player, especially for under 10k in my team. And the second power forward is just going to be a shooter. And there's not many of these cards in the game. he is like a worse Kevin Love, I guess, or a better Bielitsa. It is Davis Bertans. So he's got 2 Hall of Fame badges, catch and shoot, pick a pop here, but he's a big man with range extender and quick draw, which are good badges to have. He's 6'10". He's also got a really good 3-point shot. His release is good. I'm pretty sure it's the same as Ryan Anderson's release, so it is going to be quite good, especially with quick draw. He's got perimeter defense of 66, which is terrible. Interior defense, terrible. Rebounding's all right. He's not that slow. Lateral quickness is really good of 79, though, so if you are matched up with a lot of big guys, he may not be... if you're matched up with little guys, he may not be exposed too badly. So these guys definitely are 2 of the best power forwards. And the center position is a really weird one because I don't obviously have my PS4 right now, so I can't tell the price, but the last time I checked, this guy's Ruby was under 10k, and his Amethyst was about 14k. But get the Ruby. The Ruby's almost good as the Amethyst. It is Rick Smits. He's glitchy. He is straight up glitchy. He's like, imagine Mirasan with a jump shot. That's Rick Smits. 7'4", 20 gold badges, including defense leader, intimidator, post move, lockdown, back down, punisher. The big reason to get him up to a Ruby is that he gets gold back down punisher. That's a huge reason. But you can kind of hold L2, let go of L2, almost like walk people into the post even with the Ruby. He's got a great mid-range of 97. I'm pretty sure it's still like 85 in the Ruby. The stats barely go up. Like, I know a lot of stats go up, but they go up only by a tiny bit. The Ruby's kind of the same as all these. But he's got a good post hook. He's actually got a good post fadeaway as well for 7'4" player, which is rare. Block of 60. Not ideal. He does not block many shots. But he does contest every shot, and he's hard to score on. He's also glitchy on offense. Good rebounder. 55 speed is ridiculous for someone at 7'4". You'll see it when he goes down the court. 92 strength is good. I'm pretty sure that is up quite a bit from the Ruby. So I'd buy him a Ruby from the 10k, and then I would evo him up. And then number 2, there's kind of a serious lack of budget centers in the game nowadays. Like, there's a lot of these guys that that have major weaknesses. But I'm going to go with Raef LaFrentz, and you can Sapphire, Amethyst, Ruby, they all feel the exact same. I'm telling you that for one thing. They feel the exact same. He's got 1 Hall of Fame badge, a lot of shooting badges, but he's quick draw, pick and pop shooter with good post moves and also a good shot block. Not too small at 6'11". And you know what? He's not particularly slow either. He's not fast, but he's not particularly slow. Lateral quickness, though, leaves a bit to be desired at 45. And that's 45 even from a Sapphire. But like, even at Sapphire, which is the cheapest one, he will feel almost the exact same. So anyway, yeah, that is the video. This is Raef LaFrentz. Not this is Raef LaFrentz. These are the top 10 players that you can buy from the 10k MT. The weird thing is that 3 weeks ago, every one of these cards, except for obviously Hachimura and Bertans, who have only just come out, and also, to be fair, Rick Smits has gone way down in price. Apart from the 3 of these guys, the rest of these were way cheaper 3 weeks ago. So I don't know how to feel about budget cards because they keep going up in price, and it's a prediction. It's trying to predict whether 2K are going to release some budget cards and they all go down in price, or whether they're going to keep just releasing top-heavy cards, which mean that the budget cards go up and up in price and you're making a lot of MT. Because as you guys have seen from my No Money Spent squad, like the MT I'm making is by buying cards when they come out and just selling them weeks later for double the price. That's how I'm making MT on that account. But anyway, yeah, that is the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.